Alright, welcome to another FIlmora tutorial. This is FIlmora 11. We are here to talk about the glitch effect. Hope you enjoyed that example. That is kind of what we're going to work towards today. Obviously, your clips will not be identical to mine, nor will your editing, but, you know, just something to like shoot for, kind of style. Again, this is my editing style, so it could be completely different from what you like. But the whole point of this is to just show you how you can use glitch effects and transitions and audio effects to produce kind of like a little video. So let's get right into it. Okay, once you have your media imported in all your videos, obviously bring down one of your clips to start off your entire video, and obviously drop down your audio as well. In case you don't know how to fade in or fade out your audio, it's pretty simple. Just hover over and look for these little markers, then left click, hold, and drag. The shadow area is how long your fade in will last. If the shadow area is bigger, then the fade in will last longer. Okay, once we have our clip, we want to introduce it with a glitch transition. So go to the transitions tab, and in my case, I have it favorited up here. I want to start off with this kind of cyberpunk style glitch transition. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag it to the front and shorten it down a ton. And if you were to scroll through that, you'd see that it introduces the clip. Nicely. Okay, now that we have this first video, and then you can go ahead and add a second video as well, make sure that you're starting to line up your audio with your video clips with your audio sync, like your bass bumps and all that inside of the audio. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'd recommend you watch my other tutorials on how to make a montage with FIlmora, as I discuss this topic in more detail there. Alright, I'm going to go to effects, and I already have it in my favorites, but if you want to find a filter, go to filters and then just search it up in effects. However, in favorites, I have something called blue explosion, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop that right there. Now, as you can see, that changes the entire clip, so it has this kind of cool blue effect. Once you've added, spiced up your video clip, go to like basic or something like that, and search up chromatic aberration. You'll get this top result right here. It's a very common glitch effect. I'm going to toss it right over. Just like in regular FX, just drop it right over, kind of like you're doing color correction. And you'll notice that if I start playing this out, you have these little V kind of glitch effects that happen where players duplicate and such, which is exactly what you're going for. Alright, next, add another clip that you want to bring in after this previous clip, and make sure that this chromatic aberrations is over both of them. This way, the glitch will kind of transition both automatically. In my case, I have this other FIFA clip right here, and I've already applied some color correction to it, but make sure you apply color correction to make the video clip look nicer. Now that we have that, I added a couple spicy elements to this video right here, just a little nice zoom out to match with the face. Again, these things are all mentioned in my FIlmora montage tutorial series, so please go check that out if you are interested in working on this type of stuff. Anyways, let's move on. Now I'm going to go back to my favorite section and look for something called strong glitch and just pop it right next to it. This is a great overall kind of VHS style glitch, which will be useful when we're transitioning to different clips. Quick note, you can locate most of these glitch effects I'm using if you go to something like recommended and then search up glitch in the transitions tab, or effects, go to effects panel and search up glitch in the what's new tab. I want to note that many of the glitch effects I'm using currently are not free or available without the Filmstock subscription, so make sure to go check that out if you are really interested in these. It's pretty worth it, so why not? Okay, this is the part where you guys are able to experiment by yourselves. Obviously here I have gone ahead and added some effects. I added a strong glitch effect like I mentioned, as well as some little blue bumps to match with the beat. However, if you want to add your own effects, it's really not that difficult. Go up to the effects panel, search up the glitch you want, and then just drag and drop it right over, and trim it based on the length you require. Alright, right here, I went ahead and added a special video clip, which I did something called curved ramping with, which is a new feature in FIlmora. I'm going to go into depth about this later, but for a quick overview, double click on your clip, go to speed ramping, and go to customize. Then use these little dots to customize the speed of each portion of the clip. For example, this starts at 1 and will end at 1 times. This is a very simple concept if you understand video editing, so I'm sure you can pick this up by yourselves, but all you have to do to work this is left click, hold, and drag these dots around. Also, if you want to add a new dot, just press the plus button on the left side and press the minus button if you want to get rid of one. I've also added another glitch transition at this point. Right here, you can see I've added this another cyberpunk style transition. You go to transitions and favorites, you'll see it's right here. So obviously the way I did that was just left click hold and drag it, drop it right on top. And as you can see, it adds a transition between two clips, you know, to sync up with the music. Right here, I wanted to add a special kind of gray, black and white kind of, or gray styled glitch effect with chromatic aberrations in it. Glitch distortion is the perfect option. It has this kind of wavy form, but with the chromatic glitches, and it's, you know, gray. So drag and drop, and I'm going to drop it right over this other clip I have, and as you can see now, it's working just as well with the clip. Okay, I've gone ahead and finished up my entire montage. However, I wanted to mention what exactly I did. So, as you can see, I've done a couple more curved ramping parts in my video. Another thing I did is right here, I added this really cool camera style transition. Go to recommended and search up glitch. You'll see this camera, it's called glitch intro transition, and you'll see one with a pink and one with a blue. Now, they're essentially the same thing, it just kind of says system crash with a warning symbol or an X symbol. I like the pink one a lot, so I used that. It kind of fit my video theme better, but I just liked how cool it looked, so yeah, I used that for the transition. Right here, I synced up with two little audio bumps and used these things called modern grunge filters. If you go to effects and you search it up, you can locate this modern grunge filter. There's one that's blue and one that's blue right here, and one that's red that's right here. So I just placed those down, and then I trimmed it very short, and then it's synced up. Another thing I added was more chromatic aberrations on the last couple clips, as well as these things called purple rays. Purple rays will cost money as they're part of the film stock subscription, but you can locate them in what's new when you search up purple rays, and you'll see them right here. Okay, now it's time for sound effects. In order to do sound effects, first you have to go over to the audio tab. Search up glitch. All these results will pop up. In my case, I used TV glitch noise 1 to introduce the entire montage. So I go ahead and drag that TV glitch 1 noise all the way to the beginning. As you can see, if you play this, it's not entirely synced up. So we're just going to go ahead and drag this TV glitch noise to start a bit later when the actual cyberpunk transition comes in. Alright, now if we play this, it should be synced up. I'll take that. I think that's pretty good. The next sound effect I used was this thing called the glitch sound effect audio 09. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see all these different glitch audio sound effects. And the way to preview them is just double click and you'll be able to hear it over on the right side. All you gotta do is drag it, place it under, and line it up with this actual transition. In my case, I went ahead and noticed that this audio kind of actually peaks and gets the loudest a little later in it, so I moved it to the front of the transition instead of lining it up with the middle. And last but not least, I lined up a glitch sound effect with the ending to kind of fizz it out. This is supposed to be a glitchy video, so the whole point was that it would kind of have this like very technology kind of effect, so I thought maybe ending it with a glitch would be kind of cool. Even if I'm not visually ending with a glitch, I could end with a sound effect. So this one was glitch sound effect number 1, which is the beginning. So yeah, that's how you do glitches and glitch sound effects and glitch transitions in FIlmora. It's very simple. Once you know exactly what you're looking for, it's really easy to apply. And obviously you gotta experiment with it to fit it with your own editing style. It should not take you that long, and you'll do just fine. If you need any help or have any questions, let me know in the comments. Trust me, just play around with this and you will figure it out very quickly. That's all for right now. Thank you so much. Peace.